A lot of veterans don't realize this, but tinnitus is also one of the most common triggers for mental health issues, not because you're weak, but because that constant noise wears you down over time. Tinnitus isn't just an ear issue, it's a brain issue because your brain is constantly processing that noise. Imagine having a smoke alarm chirping in your house nonstop. Even if it's not loud, it's always there. It follows you into silence, into work, into bed, into every moment of downtime that you have. That kind of constant stimulation puts people on edge. I talk to veterans all the time who say things like, I'm just irritated all the time. I can't shut my mind off. My sleep is garbage. I feel tense or stressed for no reason. I get overwhelmed quicker than I used to. That's not just tinnitus, that's the emotional and psychological impact of tinnitus. For many veterans, this turns into major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, adjustment disorder, somatic symptom disorder, chronic pain with anxiety and depressive features. These aren't rare, they're not exaggerated, they're textbook responses to living with a chronic, uncontrollable sensory stressor. And here's something else important: the VA only gives you one mental health rating, no matter how many diagnoses you might have. So if tinnitus is fueling anxiety, that's also feeding into depression. That still becomes one combined rating. And those ratings are often 30, 50, or 70%, depending on how it affects your work performance, your relationships, your social skills, your daily routine, your motivation and focus, and your ability to function on your worst days. This is where so many veterans miss out. They think, I'm not suicidal, so I'm fine. Or I'm not seeing a therapist, so it must not be serious. But VA ratings are not based on how dramatic your symptoms seem, they're based on how those symptoms impact your life. If tinnitus is keeping you awake, making you irritable, affecting your mood, or chirping away at your mental resilience, that is something the VA is supposed to evaluate, not ignore. If you think tinnitus may have impacted your mental health and you're not sure of how to document it the right way, go to my website, check out my process, and reach out. I'd love to talk you through it.